Hi guys and welcome back. We have another Total War Britannia battlefield. I was about to say Rome 2, but it's not. We're not doing Rome 2 again. I've got a 2v2 battle for you. It's Wessex and Mercia, and we have the Normans, and who else do we have? East Anglia. But I was starting in this slot because we have a ambush ready. There are some March and mailed spearmen in hiding in this forest ready to ambush Wessex here, and I think there's 2 units. So yeah, we've got 2 units. I don't know how these are tier 3s. So they're fairly good. I'm still learning Britannia myself, so I'm not really sure what's gonna beat what, but they're fairly good, I imagine. So yeah, I also realised that we were playing on like smaller unit sizes to what you're usually playing on, so like 850 and 80 men in a unit. So usually there's large units, which I find out in later battles, which I may show you later on in the channel. If you want that, please leave a comment if you want to see more Britannia. And so yeah, we'll check out Wessex's quickly. They've got Royal Thanes, a lot of Royal Thanes, 4 units. They've got mailed Long Axemen, got mailed Spearmen, mailed Thanes, Earl Thanes, and mailed Spearmen, and more mailed Spearmen. And we've got select feared archers and royal bodyguard. I am playing as Wessex myself, and my ally here, East Anglia, has brought a lot of great axemen. Berserkers, let's have a quick look at them. We didn't have any of them in the last battle. A couple of berserkers, very nice. They look with their wolf pelt skins. And then we've got Huscarls, we've got armoured archers, more great axes, Anglican champions, lots of Anglican champions, Danelaw mailed swordsmen, and we've got armoured archers and more Danelaw swordsmen and Huscarls. Then out here he has got some Danelaw mailed horsemen and some Thane horsemen. And I think I also brought some cavalry as well as Wessex. I brought Royal... oh no, you can't see me, I don't think. They're in here somewhere. I have some... oh, here we go. Earl horsemen. I brought some cavalry. You can see it. Some Earl horsemen. Let's have a quick look at them. They're looking very good. Some tier 2 horses. They're fairly good. So hopefully they'll match the Norman cavalry, though it's unlikely because Norman cavalry, very good. As you know, in 1066, in whatever battle that was, you know, as an Englishman, definitely don't remember that battle. No, Hastings, the horsemen there were very good, and I'm sure they were just as good in this time period, so we'll have a tough fight against these Norman horsemen. Though these are tier 1, though they are silver chevron up, so they're going to be fairly dangerous. And then we've got, for Normandy, we've got Norman levy spearmen, lots of levy spearmen, mailed spearmen, lots of foot soldiers, main infantry, Norman foot soldiers, and archers. We have just Norman archers. And then over here for Mercia we have Royal Thanes, and we have Royal Champions, militia feared archers, and mailed horsemen. And in the back here we have feared axemen and mailed horsemen again. So there's a lot of cavalry being brought by the enemy, and they're massing it all over here against my cavalry, it seems, for Normandy. While and then Mercy is also supporting with a little bit. Oh no, there's mailed spearmen. Oh yes, at this point the mailed spearmen decided to pull back instead of fight against my entire army in an ambush, which is probably a wise move. It would be wasted 2 fresh units. Oh, they took a little bit of damage. Did one of them, but yeah. Apart from that, a bit of a waste to just waste them there. I think they're a bit bloodied up. Yeah, there's a chappie over there that's a bit bloodied up, so they have taken a bit of a damage. But yeah, so the cavalry here, looking around, looking for my cavalry. And I'm pretty sure I need to go and support my cavalry with spears, because that's 3 units against 2. That's not going to end well. But East Anglia here, he's got an interesting formation going on. He's got a very long line with 2 bits here in reserve, and then archers in the middle with his general. And he's got shield wall going on. This looks very nice. Let's have a quick check out on this. Yes, very nice. Well, these look like the Danelaw soldier units. Look at him. Magnificent. isn't he? Magnificent. And the mix of Christianity and Norse going on here. As you can see with, which is what you had in Danelaw. You had Anglican champions, I'm sorry. Anglican champions, still very much same problem. Danelaw, very much a mix of culture and stuff. It's very interesting. And you can see here Normandy is now sending troops in to deal with my archers. So I then mobilised my cavalry to attack. Sorry, I just realised we were still in like half speed this whole time. But we have Norman horsemen attacking there. My axes tried to go in and kill them. My Earl horsemen are now fighting the Norman horsemen here, and it's an even battle, even though I caught them by surprise. I imagine, oh, here we go, losing decisively. I think these Norman horsemen will be beaten, and they're pulling out of that combat. And they're going after my archers. As you can see here, they are doing a lot of damage to my archers. I'm sending my general in, Earl horsemen and axemen that I left to attack them. So all sorts of units are going in here. So yeah, my men are now breaking. I'm now sending my archers ahead of my infantry so the cavalry can't get them. And now it also looks like East Anglia's had enough of the pelting of archers and he's going into battle. And Mercier is mobilising to help Normandy. So I was very, very slow in joining this battle because of the cavalry problem. I was trying to basically deal with that, and then I was going to attack Normandy. But East Anglia was a bit impatient and was happy to just go in, and he is now having to fight basically two armies on his own. But look at this magnificent line. Just line after line of infantry. It's a rout. Men are fleeing the battle while we watch this, and poor guy here dead to an archer. Not the way to go. But here we go. In the clash of infantry. And now the battle has begun. The infantry lines have clashed. I imagine some of these weaker tier units could break for Normandy, so he's going to need to bring up some more troops. And he's got into the back lines already, has Mercier. Not Mercier, East Anglia. He is about to engage Mercier over here with the shield wall. And these look like Huscarls that are going in. And there we go, cutting heads off, taking names. And in come more units, and he's sending in more. Already, like I said, they've already broken some of the weaker tier units, and they are already of Normandy, and they're now sending in their better units to replace them. But as you can see over here, I'm now bringing my units round, and it looks like this is Mercier here who's sent over his troops to defend Normandy's flank. I am now getting my men into position to deal with them. The cavalry is gone, or almost gone, and now the infantry clash happens here. So my first line is made up of Royal Thens, some of my best units. Male Thens going in over here. I'm now sending my axes to go around the flanks. Axes are a very good flanking force. And yeah, basically all the cavalry is gone. All died over here. Lots of lives were lost. And we're already our unit count is higher. That's what I was going with. I was going to say allied count. The allies are larger than the enemies currently, but they are holding a defensive position compared to our offensive. And already East Anglia is having a lot of problems here. He's lost this entire flank, and he's now losing here as well. Units starting to break. Armoured archers being sent in, strangely enough. Already must be out of ammo. Or it was a misclick, I'm not quite sure. But armoured archers here getting attacked by cavalry. That's not going to be good. Yeah, they're not going to last long. Mercy's cavalry, very much intact, unlike Normandy's, is going to die, I would say, as these archers here very quickly. The Mercian cavalry, mailed horsemen, fairly good, and very much better than these armoured archers, which are I think they're out on ammo because they have their swords out. They're already out of ammo. But here we go. They're gonna die very, very quickly. Oh, very nice. I love the kite shields of the cavalry, very, very good. And my cavalry have just broken here. I tried to go for an attack on the... I don't know really what. I think I went for a rear attack on the units here and try to help out East Anglia and try and break some of these levy spearmen. Now the general for Normandy is able to come in and attack my axes. This will be a painful charge. Oh, nasty. And now they're just going to have axes in prolonged melee when fighting head on, are not going to end well. And this is against cavalry, they'll probably do fairly badly. But as you can see here, units breaking again. More Norman Weeks units breaking. And now I've got more units coming in to flank around. This flank is getting increasingly large. And the Mercy's doing well though in holding my front lines. But my axes are going into the rear now. And this will hopefully break these units a lot quicker. And here we go. Taking names. Taking heads. Poor guy. Oh dear. He's yeah, I'll just leave it and just admire this great fight. It's a beautiful, beautiful game. They've really done it well. It really does remind me of Last Kingdom, which I just cannot get over. I watched finished watching the other season not too long ago, the last season not too long ago, and it was amazing. Amazing, amazing. Can't wait for the next one. But yeah, so the front line is holding very, very well. And we've got breaking march of male spearmen now. That's a mouthful to say. Oh, they're not. They were wavering. They're now standing again. But yeah, it was a big old fight. Now I've started to help support East Anglia in fighting the Normans here with some of my mailed spearmen. But the mailed horsemen here are charging in the rear and are doing a lot of damage. And they've broken a few units. And they may also split our units. So they could get behind and do their own flank if they wanted to. I also now have Royal Thanes just waiting. They need to go in. I don't know how long they were like this, but they have. But this is my fault. I've also got my general here, has just hanging around. I think the Norman general has died at this point. I don't know if there was a notification or not. Oh no, he's still alive. He's very much still alive. Or if he is alive, his unit may be alive, but he may be dead. I'm not quite sure. But the Norman general is going in, and he is he's charging back a Fjord Axeman, allied Fjord Axeman, which isn't going to help, but it doesn't matter because the Warlord champions are broken, and East Anglia is almost gone, and now I'm having to deal with fighting Mercia, and there we go. Who's this? Oh, that is East Anglia's general has died. But now it's basically me against two armies here, Normandy and Mercia. Mercia is fairly intact. It's got a fairly decent line here. And it's got its archers out here. I just need to get my cavalry in. Have I got any cavalry left? I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure actually. I may not. But now I'm having to send in more of my units, more axes going in here. Gonna go through this gap that's been created and try and get a flank going on because my axes that were surrounding have broken. But here we go. I'm mobilizing my Royal Thanes to go in against the Normans, which is another big fight in the forest. It's not really a forest, it's more of a wood, but still. We're fighting around these trees. These trees are seeing so much death and destruction. And now we're I think we're breaking here. I'm not quite sure. Oh no, we're not. We're just moving. Royal Bodyguard, not wanting to fight the main infantrymen. And there you go, that's East Anglia is gone. And now I'm sending in these guys have been mobilized to go and help out against my axes that were being forced through the middle. But now that East Anglia is gone, he has lots of forces which he can redistribute over here. As you can see here, he's bringing over Fjord Axemen, he's got Royal Thanes, more Fjord Axemen and more Royal Fjord. There we go though, the enemy general has died. The Norman general has died. There you go. I did spoil it, I am sorry. I thought he'd already died, because he does die in this woods, I knew this, and I thought the battle for the woods was already over, but it's quite not. There's not long left of the battle, and it could go either way really. It's very much 2v2. I'm starting to win on this side though, but he is now bringing in more forces, and we still haven't got rid of these archers, which are just shooting to the back of my mailed spearmen, and just doing a lot of damage. And you can even see the carnage that's been caused. Look at the carnage. This is where the fighting started. And there's a lot of dead Mercians here. A lot more dead Mercians than... Our general has fallen. Oh no, our general has fallen. That is not good. Morale is not going to be great now, and now that the Mercian general is still alive, as far as I know. Oh, maybe he's not. The Mercian general has also broken. This could go either way. Fjord Axemen going into the back, cutting down some poor Wessex men that are breaking. They're leaving no one alive. And my axemen here have just been left. They're wavering. I've just left them in the battle, and now I need to really. These royal thanes really need to go in, and these royal thanes also need to go in. They're not, or mailed thanes need to go in. They're not even looking the right way. I must be elsewhere doing some microing. I can't. I'm microing in the forest here. So there's a fight. It's really like there's a very deadly fight going on in here. Ooh, can't really see a lot. And I'm sure it's the same for these warriors, even though they are just computer-generated units. And lots of people getting stabbed in the face with a spear, which can't be good. And now look at that. He's dying like he's on a cross. And there he goes, into the masses. Poor man. That is it's a beautiful, beautiful fight. Loving the blood. Spill more, men. Spill more. More of Mercia's must go. Anyway, let's see what else is happening. Put the hood back on. Oh, it's not looking good over here again. I thought we'd like won this flank. Oh, and maybe we still have. We were wavering here, but we've just broken some Royal Thanes, which is amazing news. But a very fresh unit of Royal Thanes is coming in, and Fjord Axemen in the rear. This could go either way. I really need to send in these axes to go and help out here. And strangely, there's Militia Fjord Archers over here doing some interesting things. And here we go, Royal Thanes going in, attacking these Royal Thanes, and we should break them. And there's a huge push here going on by Wessex. Royal Thanes coming in, and archers, it looks like, now being sent into the forces. And I still haven't sent these axes in. It really annoys me now that I forgot all about these men. But here we go, mailed Thanes going in with their kite shields to support the fight, and just like that, it's over. He broke, all his units broke all at once. It was a huge chain rout, and yeah, so that's where it ends, unfortunately. So I don't think we can look at the stats for the armies. I could be wrong. Yeah, we don't look at the stats for the. So sorry about that, guys. There was a little cut there. Well, not a cut. The game crashed all of a sudden. So I'll just say thank you for watching. It was a really close battle, I thought. Anyway, especially when my general died, I really thought he was going to die. Well, the army was going to die. Put it like that. He's already dead. So how could he die again? That was bad by me. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that battle. And if you're new around here, please give the channel some love and subscribe. It really helping. I'd love to hit 120 subs by the end of the month. That would be amazing if I could. The growth has been far more than I imagined, and I really appreciate it, guys. So thank you very much, and until the next one,